Welcome back everyone to another exciting adventure here with me. Today, we will be trying to catch up with the speedster himself, Speed Demon, in order to learn about his origin story and what makes him so fast. I'm sure before this ends, he will have run circles around us, but we just might catch him before he passes us up in the blink of an eye. Let's get started. The first appearance of the Speed Demon is in Avengers number 69 in 1969. But the funny thing is, he wasn't even called Speed Demon initially. At first, he goes by the name The Wizard, and he's a part of a team called the Squadron Sinister. This team was constructed by the GrandMaster and consisted of Dr. Spectrum, Nighthawk, the Wizard, and Hyperion. Their purpose? Battle against the Avengers who are being led by the GrandMaster's arch-nemesis, Kang the Conqueror. That's all well and good, but it doesn't exactly explain how James Saunders ended up with superpowers in the first place. In order to figure that out, we turn our attention back to the GrandMaster again, who not only created the supervillain team, but he's also the one who helped James, a lonely chemist, create a formula that bestowed him with his superhuman speed. Unfortunately, the plans of the GrandMaster to defeat the Avengers did not quite work out, and it leads to the disbandment of the Squadron Sinister. Later down the road, the team get together again to enact a plan by the Nebulon to melt the polar ice caps. My guess? They probably didn't really have to deal with the global warming at the time, but clearly there was just too much ice. This plan didn't go so well either, as it was thwarted by the Defenders. 2 L's in a row. I think it's time to hang it up. But as we all know, if at first you don't succeed, try again. While his tenure with the Squadron Sinister ends, this doesn't slow him down very much. He returns to his job working as a chemist and further his experimentation on the formula to increase his speed even more. Thanks to these enhancements, he decides that it's time to adopt a new identity. Enter the Speed Demon. The Amazing Spider-Man number 222 is where we find the first introduction of the Speed Demon, and while we thought terrorizing the Avengers and Defenders wasn't enough, he's decided to infiltrate the world of the wall crawler himself. The issue released in 1989 not only catches us off guard, as it's been some time since the character's first intro, 12 years ago, but it also catches Spidey by surprise too. On a normal day out patrolling the streets of New York, Spidey comes across some thugs who he's able to stop until he comes across the speedster who just robbed a camera store. Our favorite wall crawler is unable to stop Speed Demon, who is just too fast for Spidey to keep up with in combat. The Speed Demon finally gets his first win against a hero as he leaves Spider-Man in a complete mess inside of a bakery, while he runs off to the mall to continue his robbing spree. See, I told you, if first you don't succeed, try again. I didn't think it would work in his case, but it seems James Saunders did. Maybe I spoke too soon though, because it looks like Spidey is starting to turn things around as he has set traps all around the mall to catch his speedy prey. Sometimes being the fastest doesn't make you the smartest, and one after another, Speed Demon continues to make costly mistakes, such as running into mannequins, stepping into grease traps, and running in circles so fast he's being hit by items all around him. The final straw is when Speed Demon comes racing down an escalator after breaking through Spidey's barrier and is tripped up by Spidey's webbing. Spidey lands his final punch against the Speed Demon and webs him up to end the battle. Don't worry though, as this would not be the final time Speed Demon would be seen again, as he spent some time working with the Thunderbolts, along with rejoining the Squadron Sinister once again. But this time, they would be called the Supreme Power. My guess, using the name Squadron Sinister probably left a bad taste in their mouth from their previous losses at the hands of the heroes. While superhuman speed is his #1 ability, he does have some other power that comes in with it, such as enhanced human strength, increased stamina and durability, and even a slight increase in his ability to heal, which makes his superhuman speed that much more powerful in the eyes of his enemies. And if that wasn't enough, he's also very agile and his reflexes help him to evade most attacks. It would seem that we've just so happened to manage to catch up with the origin story of the Speed Demon without being left too far in his dust. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and share and hit that follow button right below to follow GIQUE, and stay tuned to some other cool content. I'm Bryan, and I'll see you next time.